I bought accounts ranging from 0 all the way to $30,000. And we're going to be using them to get to $100 trillion in under 2 hours. And the time starts now. So we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. Let's just see what we get on the first option. There's so many options. Like you could get $30,000 account. Come on, it's a $698. And it looks like we got the $76 account. Backwards, you guys know what that is. But all right, so we just load into the lobby. I'm pretty excited because it's a pretty cheap account. Let's see, it says 67 cousin base. It's an odd name, guys. Okay, anyways, let's see. It looks like for the first thing, wait, we got a yin yang 67 making 168 million a second. Wait, a blood rot 67. It's just gonna be all 67s. Let's see. The next thing is an adult 67 making 75 million. Wait, how is this lost 67 making less than the adult one? Anyways, wait, we got a strawberry elephant. Wait, guys, this is a very cheap strawberry elephant. Wait, did they try to scam me into thinking that was a strawberry elephant? That's crazy. And then we got a Lavaca, pretty good. And then we got a black hole goat, and that's it. But for $67, this isn't bad at all. All right, please just get anything but 0. 1 or 3, I'm fine with both of those. Just anything but 0. And it looks like we got a 1, which for the $76 base, that isn't too bad. But guys, it's only gonna get crazier for this base on. I mean, this is like the cheapest one we have. But I'm gonna go ahead and take the blood rot 67s to my base, and we can use this to rebirth. Because something I forgot to mention, I'm only able to spin the base wheel after each rebirth. So let's grab this Trippy Troppy and this Gangster for Terra, and let's get on to the next rebirth. We're on to the next rebirth, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel now. All right, I better get something good this time, because at the end of the video, if I'm not able to hit my goal of 100 trillion, then I'm gonna have to give away all these brain rots to my biggest hater, and I do not want to do that. It looks like we got the $324 base. That is definitely a better step in the right direction. Let's go see what this Stellar's base is gonna look like. All right, so I just got the account seller in the game, and his name is Hung Tung Wah. A weird name. Okay, anyways, let's see what we got. We got a Coffin Tung Tung to her with these cool mutations on it. I've never actually seen a Coffin Tung Tung with these mutations. A basic one, nobody wants that one. A Job. Oh, it's a pretty cool Job. A Bamboo Sahor. Okay, that's pretty trash. Another Coffin, but this one's got a lot more mutations on it. A Lakakar. It seems like they were really trying to get a lot of Tung Tungs in this base, because there is a Tung Tung right there. A Festive Lucky Block with every mutation almost. Cookie and Milky, Kapat Ketapot, and No My Polizia. If this is the basis we're getting already on this much money, imagine later in this video when we're getting bases worth thousands of dollars. This is insane. So let's spin the wheel to see how many we can take. Okay, I'm really hoping for 3 this time, because there's a lot of good stuff on the table. So 3 would be awesome. Please don't go to 1. Please don't go to 1. Please don't go to 1. Stay at 3. Stay at 3. Stay at 3. Stay at 3. No. Since it picked 1, I think we're gonna have to be smart about this. I think, to be honest, we're gonna take this Tung Tung with all these mutations on it, because I really just want to see what it looks like, to be honest. Let's take this over here and let's open it up. Oh, the coffin thing fell. Wait, he's jumping out of it. Wait, look how much he's making. He's making $55 million a second. This is crazy. This is a lot of money, guys. The only thing is we need to hurry up, because if not, these brain rots are just going to be adding to the brain rots that I have to give away to my biggest hater, which I do not want to do. So it looks like we need a Boneca and a Berber to get this next rebirth. I see a Boneca down there, so let's go ahead and grab that. All right, let's grab that Berber Pet to Pim. Let's go ahead and rebirth now. All right, every single time we spin this wheel, the accounts are getting less and less, but let's just see what we get this time. Wait, the $30,000 one. Come on, hit the 30,000, hit the 30,000. Oh my goodness. We got the $23 account. We almost just got the $30,000 one. But given we just had to take the $23 account off, that puts us a step closer to being able to unlock the $30,000 one, which is just going to be insane. All right, guys, I just got off the phone with Sammy. He just queued the sleepy event, which we do not need right now, because if that could slow us down in any type of way, we do not want it. But let's see, this is the guy who I just talked to. His name is Dusty Boy 20. Like the first one we have is a Lost Cucaracha making 15.6 million a second, a Fergola Lalala, a Yin Yang Orcaladon, a Spaghetti Tualetti, and a Tortuguini Dragon Fruitini. I mean, this is the worst secret you can get, but I mean, who cares? You got a Lost Anitos. Oh, these are the new ones. They're radioactive. The phone one, the Lost Sis, the Fischino Clownino, and then the washing machine one. These are actually some really good brain rots. I hope that I can take 3, because I think I've already got in mind the ones I want to take. But let's just spin the wheel to see how many we get to get. So in theory, we should be good as long as we do not get 0. Like, give me like 3 or something. 3 would be awesome in this scenario. Oh, wait, 3? Hold on, wait, 3? And we just got 3 brain rots. So I already know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to grab the Lost Cucarachas. I'm going to grab the Lost Lanicitos. And I'm going to grab this super cool golden witch hat for Gola. Guys, we have a really good collection of brain rots right now, but we have any chance of getting to 100 trillion and not having to give all these brain rots to my biggest hater, then we need to go even faster, because time is running out. Let's go ahead and buy this Trulamera. Let's get this Chimpanzini right here. Let's go ahead and rebirth now and move on to the next wheel set. Guys, imagine getting Sammy's base. That would be like the coolest one you could possibly get out of all of them, probably. Like, that would just literally be insane. You guys, it looks like we just got Sammy's base. This is insane. Who can have stuff better than the owner of brain rot? I mean, other than the $30,000 account, because that has to be insane, right? All right, guys, so Sammy just got in here, and I already know that he's gonna have some super good things, but let's just see what he has in here for us. Oh wait, so the first thing he has is a Dole with all these mutations making 9.5 mil, a Gryphus Medusi with the radioactive. Oh, look at this Festive Lucky Block. It has every single mutation almost. An Esoxicola and a Lost Huggy. And how did he even get the mutation on that? But I mean, it is Sammy. He can do what he wants, so whoever. We got a Yin Yang Lost Mobilis, a Burguro and Freya, a Reindeer Tralala, making, I can't even read it, Chillin' Chili, and a Lost Chicletera. If you're the owner of still brain rot, why is your base not full with brain rot? And where's the Meow or Strawberry Elephant? elephant or something like that. He said this is not the 30K account. It's gonna be in there. You just gotta wait. He is right though. I guess he just doesn't want to spoil us too early because he knows that when we get the $30,000 account, we're gonna get some of the most insane things we've seen in this game in the same base together. So they're gonna be insane. But time is running out, so let's get into that wheel spin to decide how many we're gonna get. All right, guys, let's see what we get for the number. I'm really hoping for 3 this time. Wait, come on, stop. And we literally just got 3. Okay, but we're only gonna be concerned on the ones that are making the most money, like these ones and stuff, and maybe a few on the side. But since we're trying to get that goal of 100 trillion, we're gonna need to take this Lost Mobility, these Lost Chicleteras, and we're gonna take this Festive Lucky Block just to see what's in it. Why is it all the way up in the air, guys? What is going on with my game right now? Let's open up this Lucky Block and let's see what Christmassy stuff we get out of here. And we just got this Sammy thing, which makes $76 million a second. That's pretty good, and it's Christmas season, so that makes it good. And look how many brain rots we've got already, guys. But guys, we're gonna have a lot more brain rots by the end of this video when we get to that $30,000 account. And there is a Crabacadabra over there, so let's just take this and get on to the next one. And as you can see, we just rebirthed, and just by running over the brain rots again, we just hit $1 trillion, which shows how much money this is truly making. But as you can see by looking at the timer, we already just took a big chunk of our time. So if we want to have any chance of getting there faster on time, then we need to move on right now. So let's spin the wheel. Getting access to Sammy's base was actually a pretty cool experience, but now I'm ready to see something even better. Like, what can we get? And we just got the $5,000 account. That is definitely a step in the right direction. Seems like we are doing nothing but going up from this point on. I hope at least that 23 cents is looking pretty big right there. But let's see what's in the $5,000 account when the person gets here. All right, guys, so the seller just got here, and what she has may be insane. She told me that she wasn't able to actually give us too many brain rots because the brain rots were so good. So I'm curious to see if I got scammed or if she's telling the truth. Let's just go in and see what we got. Looks like the first one we got is a Quadramat and Pocramat. Not too bad on that one. A Dragon Cannelloni Yin Yang version. Already made $2.3 trillion. That's amazing. A La Jolly Grande. That's for the Christmas spirit. That's amazing as well. A Kang Kang Teletang. It looks like SpongeBob. Is that what it's supposed to be? I don't know. And we got a Meow, an OG Meow. It's already made 332 billion. This is just insane. I literally hope I get to take 3 because I already know which ones I'm going to pick. But let's just spin the wheel to see what we get. All right, this time we got to get 3 again. I want to take every single brain rot that I just saw. No. And it looks like we only get to take 1 brain rot. All right, this is going to be a difficult decision because the Meow is such a good brain rot. I mean, it's literally a Meow, but then you also have these brain rots over here, like this Yin Yang Dragon Cannelloni. And I don't know if I should pass up the Cannelloni for the Meow or the Meow for the Cannelloni. But I think for the sake of this challenge, I'm going to need to go ahead and take the Dragon Cannelloni to my base. Pretty good chunks of change. We're already at $3 trillion off this, and I just put this down, which means that we should be at that 100 trillion in no time, or at least I'm hoping for that. Man, ooh, a Frigo Camelo just spawned, so let's go ahead and grab that because we're going to need to rebirth. And let's wait on the Orangatini Assassinini we need. And Orangatini just spawned, so let's grab that and let's move on to the next rebirth. It just rebirth, so let's get into the next wheel spin. Guys, I'm loving the fact that every single wheel spin we are getting even closer and closer to not only our goal of 200 trillion, but getting even better brain. And we just got the 23 cent brain. What are we supposed to do with a 23 cent account? This could be a major setback. Let's just see what we get. All right, guys, the 23 cent seller is here, and I'm not too excited to see what she has in store for us. I feel like I probably just wasted my 23 cents. So let's just check what the first thing is. It's like the first thing is a new Beanie Pizzanini, and the second thing is a new Beanie Santanini. All right, the next one is wait a minute, are these all new? There's no way that I spent my money on this. But wait, her multiplier is actually making her make a lot of money with this. This is actually insane. But hey, the new beanies don't be seeming to do too bad for her, but I mean, they would do bad for me given the fact that I don't have that much of a money multiplier. Bro, did you scam me? He said check upstairs. Okay, I want to check upstairs. I'm hoping there's something better upstairs maybe. Let's just see what we got. And it looks like we got, wait, Odin, an Esper Euro, and a Cappy Taco. Wait, that's not too bad, but it's literally what we don't need. Let me just check to see if she got anything up here. And wait, hold on. Wait, is that a strawberry elephant? Wait, there's no way I got a strawberry. What is that? That is the most hideous strawberry elephant I've ever seen. She tried to trick me into thinking I had a strawberry elephant. It's a rang bus. But hey, look at the money it's making, and for 23 cents, I cannot complain. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this rang bus. It is still a secret brain rot, and I might be able to trade this to somebody for a strawberry elephant. Maybe it was like a sleeky mutation, and they wouldn't even think twice about it since this looks like a regular strawberry elephant. So pleasure doing business with you, Kella, and I'm not even gonna spin the wheel for the side for this one because it was 23 cents, and 23 cents is not worth all that. So let's just get the brain rot we need, which is a Bombardiro Crocodilo. All right, let's take this Bombardiro. Wait, we don't even have enough money to get it. We have to go home and get some money because I do not want to give my biggest hater all these brain rots. I mean, look at them. They're really good brain rots that I would have to give my biggest hater if we don't hurry up and get to this $100 trillion mark, which with these brain rots getting stuff like 7 trillion and stuff, we should be able to get there in no time once we get to that $30,000 base. And as I've told you guys before, that has some very insane brain rots in it that you do not want to miss. So we're real now. And there we go. Bombini Goosini and a higher money multiplier to help us get to that that 1 trillion mark even faster. So let's get onto this wheel spin. All right, guys, so as you can see over time, the wheel has started to reveal and make bigger some even more expensive options like the 10,000 and especially the 30,000. Let's spin the wheel and see what we get. Okay, I'm hoping please give me at least 10,000, maybe 30. Come on, get to 30. We may have got the $10,000 option, but if we don't get the 30,000 by next wheel spin, then we're not even going to be able to complete the challenge. So this is a very scary thing. When I had to take all of these brain rots out, and when you run over them, they already make $7 trillion. And I basically already put these in not too long ago. So things are starting to look up in terms of brain rot. Okay, guys, so the seller just got here. And wait, why is the seller's name Spider Sammy Base? Wait, is that Sammy? But wait, Sammy, wait, why are you here again? This is not the Sammy base option. This is the $10,000 one. He said, I am the 10K seller. Wait, that's actually crazy. Is this a full base of Lucky Block? Wait, what's upstairs? There has to be more different stuff upstairs, right? He said, yes, there is a different surprise somewhere in the base. And these Lucky Blocks don't just spawn normal brain rots. They spawn owner admin brain rots, which means they can spawn even more than what's already in the block. So that'll be super cool. And as you can see here, all these Lucky Blocks have multiple mutations. And he must have just did the Galactic event. This Galactic is his little favorite event. As you can see, his base is Galaxy. Wait, this is really cool. Let's just go upstairs and see what else he was talking about. Because he said there was a surprise somewhere else in the base. There was like a different type of brain rot. I'm not seeing anything weird yet. But wait, is that a Galaxy Strawberry Meow making 5.6 billion a second? I'm actually glad we didn't take that Meow earlier. It was a base Meow because this one, look how much it's made already, 8.1 trillion. This is going to get us there in no time. So let's just spin that wheel. And I'm curious to see what type of owner items are inside of these Lucky Blocks. All right, we got to get number 3 for this one because it's going to be the second best one compared to the $30,000 one in the videos coming up. And it looks like we got the 3. And this is already crazy. But from what I hear, this doesn't even compare to what's going to be in the next base if we get a $30,000 one. But since we get to take 3 brain rot, what I'm going to take is this radioactive admin Lucky Block. I'll take this very cool Galaxy Strawberry Meow from up there. And I will take this Yin Yang Lucky Block from right here. But let's go upstairs and let's see what exactly we got. We're going to open these Lucky Blocks at the same exact time to see if Sammy scammed us or not. I'm hoping he didn't. The first one is, wait, a Yin Yang 6-7 making 607 million a second. Okay, we're definitely going to need that, especially with the money multiplier. And it looks like the next one is a mythic car loot. Wait, you got to be kidding me. There's no way I paid $10,000 to get a mythic car loot. Why did I just get a mythic car loot? He said because you're dumb. You didn't even tell me you were about to open it. But Sammy, I shouldn't have to tell you I'm about to open it. It should just be working. But anyway, he says, since I'm sorry, the rebirth rot you need is already in your base. Wait, thank you so much. That's going to help out a lot. He said, you're welcome, and check the wheel after you rebirth. Something very special happened. All right, I don't know what that means. I hope he didn't do something dumb to the wheel. But let's just collect these money again to see where we would be at. We're already making over $24 trillion with this stuff, and I didn't even collect the stuff up here, which would put us at $33 trillion. So it looks like this money is collecting in no time. There's still a far gap. So let's rebirth and let's check the wheel to see what Sammy has going on. As you can see, Sammy took off every single option on the wheel except the $30,000 option. That is just insane, which means we get to see what the $30,000 account has in store for us. All right, guys, so the seller of the $30,000 account just got here. I'm hoping you didn't scam me, Markusha. If you scam me, we're gonna have some problems. But $30,000 is a Kukaracha. All right, not too bad. Wait, a strawberry elephant with like every single mutation. It's already made him 219 trillion. That's definitely gonna put a major dent where we need to be at. And look, a Yin Yang Meow with all the mutations as well. A WRL radioactive and a Santanteo. We've got the new Guest 66 brain rot, a Los Japsitos, Los Mateos, and a Trilodot. Remember, I do not want to be scammed. All right, let's see. Wait, Meow. Wait, a Meow. Hold on. How many Meows are in here? He just filled up the whole entire base with Meows. Upstairs too, except the list Sahor, which is for the Christmas season. And he left one not even touched. All right, so for $30,000, I think this is actually great. He gave us plenty of Meows. So let's spin the wheel to see how many we. As you can see, we're at 32 trillion so far. So we should be at this 100 trillion in no time. But we have to hurry up, or we're not even going to be able to do it. And our biggest hater is going to get everything. All right, I'm spinning this wheel now, and I'm hoping I get 3 brain rots. I really need the 3 brain rot option. That is going to carry us. And it looks like we were able to get the 3 brain rots just as I anticipated. So guys, as you know, this brain rot has made a lot of money, like $200 trillion. So of course, I'm going to take this one right here. This one should get us there alone. I'm going to take this Meow with like all these mutations on it. This one right here is definitely going to help us get to it. And up here, I'm going to take another one of these Meows. All right, guys, as you can see, time is getting thin, and we do not want to have to do what we're going to have to do if we can't do it. This is just too good, and we have spent way too much money on this through the time lapse. And let's run over this money until we get to 100 trillion. All right, guys, and we've officially hit the 100 trillion mark with little to no time to spare, which means that our biggest hater does not get to get all of these great brain rots. And I'm telling this, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, and YouTube knows you'll enjoy the video on screen right now. So be sure to click it, and goodbye.